BTS. A name that's known all over the world. Not just as a group, but as a movement. These 7 members have changed what it means to be global superstars through their music, stories, and messages of self-love and perseverance. They've gone from humble beginnings to one of the most influential acts in music. But BTS is more than hits or sold-out tours. It's about the connection they've built with millions of fans. ARMY.
They're always encouraging us to love ourselves.
Yeah, they taught me how to love myself. I really suffered sometimes, and they really taught me to love myself.
We are so thankful to ARMY. You are the best.
It's about using their platform to inspire change, speak up, and unite people. So what makes BTS stand out? Is it their work ethic, their honesty, or the magic that happens when 7 people come together to create something bigger than themselves? From the tough early days to worldwide success, we'll see the challenges, the wins, and the moments that shaped their story.
네, 인사부터 드리도록 하겠습니다. 둘, 셋, 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까. Hello, we are BTS.
BTS's story began in 2013, but their roots go deeper. How these 7 young men came together is a tale of chance, ambition, and a shared drive to create something new. In 2010, a small, struggling label called Big Hit Entertainment, led by CEO Bang Si-hyuk, was searching for fresh talent. They wanted to break the mold and offer something different from the K-pop idols dominating the industry. It was a bold goal that called for more than performers. They needed artists with something to say.
At the very start, it's not just about, we didn't, like back in the days in 2013, I don't think we had this big attitudes, like we're gonna change the industry, or we're gonna change the whole world, or we're gonna influence like millions and billions of people. What we could do and what we knew to do was just telling the stories what's our inside, and to express it by the performances and the dances.
After years of scouting, Big Hit brought together 7 individuals, each with unique strengths. RM, the thoughtful leader with a gift for lyrics. RM, formerly known as Rap Monster, was born September 12, 1994, as Kim Namjoon. RM is often thought to be the leader of BTS, not because he is the oldest, but because he speaks fluent English. Because of this, he usually takes the lead during international interviews, such as their 2017 appearance on Ellen.
Actually, my English teacher was the sitcom Friends.
Oh, you watch Friends?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Like, thanks to my mother, she bought all the seasons for the DVDs. It got 10 DVDs, right?
Right.
She bought me, and so firstly I watched with the Korean subtitle, and then next time I watched with the English subtitle, and then I just removed it.
Jin, the eldest, is known for his charm and appearance. Kim Sok-jin was born in 1992, and he is the oldest member of the group. He was scouted by Big Hit Entertainment by chance, walking down the street thanks to his good looks. As an acting student, he initially auditioned as an actor before transitioning to undertaking idol training. Suga is an introspective rapper with emotional depth. Min Yoon-gi's stage name Suga originated from the first syllables of the term shooting guard, a position he played in basketball as a student. Suga is multi-talented and responsible for writing, composing, arranging, mixing, and mastering his own material. He is also a pianist and producer. J-Hope, the energetic dancer and rapper.
Hello, I am your host, J-Hope.
J-Hope.
네.
Although he is primarily a rapper, J-Hope is also regarded as the strongest dancer in the group. His talent for dance stood out from a young age. From 10 to 16, he trained at Joy Dance Academy on Gyunam Street, where he laid the groundwork for the style and precision he's known for today. J-Hope's stage name reflects his wish to inspire and bring positivity. It symbolizes being a source of hope for BTS and their fans, and draws from the myth of Pandora's box. After the box released all the world's evils, hope was what remained. Whenever BTS learns new choreography, J-Hope is often the first to grasp it, adding his signature moves and helping guide the others. Jimin, the graceful and magnetic dancer. Park Ji-min, born on October 13, 1995, in Busan, South Korea, is one of BTS's 4 vocalists. His voice is often praised for its soft, delicate tone that brings emotion to every performance. From a young age, Jimin showed an interest in dance. While in middle school, he attended Just Dance Academy, where he learned styles like popping and locking. Later, he studied contemporary dance at Busan High School of Arts, where he stood out as one of the top students in the modern dance program. A teacher's encouragement led him to audition for entertainment companies, eventually bringing him to Big Hit. Known for his perfectionism, Ji-min holds himself to high standards and pays close attention to even the smallest details of his performances. He's also one of the most active members on social media, often posting warm, playful updates for fans under #Jimin. V, the soulful, quirky vocalist. Kim Tae-young, better known as V, was born on December 30th, 1995, in Daegu, South Korea. V, the oldest of 3 siblings, grew up with a younger brother and sister. His dream of becoming a singer started early, back in elementary school. He took up the saxophone during middle school to nurture that ambition, hoping it would help him build a path toward music. V's journey with Big Hit began when he accompanied a friend to an audition and ended up being discovered himself. He's known for his rich, soulful voice and expressive performances on stage. Beyond music, V loves art and photography, often sharing his creative side with fans through his photos and unique aesthetic. Jungkook, the youngest, is often called the golden maknae for his versatility. John Jungkook, born on September 1st, 1997, in Busan, South Korea, has always been passionate about music. In 2011, he auditioned for the South Korean talent show Superstar K in Daegu. Although he didn't make it onto the show, his talent didn't go unnoticed. He received offers from 7 entertainment companies. Jungkook eventually chose Big Hit Entertainment after watching RM perform. In preparation for his debut, he traveled to Los Angeles in the summer of 2012 to refine his dance skills. As one of BTS's 4 vocalists, Jungkook brings a powerful, versatile voice to the group. Since joining BTS at just 15, he's been guided and supported by his 6 older brothers, learning and growing alongside them. BTS wasn't a polished group. They were raw, with limited resources and significant obstacles. Their debut single, No More Dream, their songs weren't just about love. They tackled youth, dreams, struggles, and pressure. They spoke to young people who felt overlooked and unheard. From day one, BTS stood out. More than a boy band, they were storytellers who used music to share their message.
네, 인사부터 드리도록 하겠습니다. 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
안녕하십니까. Hello, we are
BTS.
Every journey has its hurdles, and for BTS, their path to success was anything but smooth. The early years were filled with adversity, doubt, and struggle. Their label, Big Hit Entertainment, had minimal resources, meaning BTS didn't have the backing the bigger K-pop groups enjoyed. There was no massive budget for flashy music videos or huge promotional campaigns. The group spent much of their early years performing in small venues, building a dedicated but modest fan base. Their first few years were primarily characterized by uncertainty. There were moments when it seemed like they might never break through. But BTS and their team never wavered. They worked relentlessly, perfecting their craft and trying to find their unique sound. The group's commitment to self-expression and authenticity eventually set them apart from other K-pop groups. They wrote and composed much of their music, pouring their hearts into lyrics that touched on personal struggles, mental health, social issues, and the realities of youth. This honesty resonated with their fans, and little by little, their following began to grow.
You know, as time goes by, we grew up and we've been getting so much love from all the fans, and they started to tell us that our message and our performances changed their lives and inspired theirs so much. So for us, what makes us keep going and keep going through this whole hardships and ironies of this industry and this big fame was that the words that we helped them love themselves more. And our stories and our message and our performances help them get the open mind and the positivities. So it's like I expressed actually at one interview in 2014 that this is BTS and this thing is about charging each other's batteries. So we do our things and messages and performances, and they tell us how we influence them. And it's like charging each other. And at first, at 2013, we didn't have this specific attitude or like this big thing, but they changed us, and I'm very happy to be able to do that. And we're very happy to be the messenger for many people's lives and the positivities. Thank you.
But the pressure was immense. K-pop idols are often expected to adhere to a strict image, to be perfect. For BTS, this posed a challenge. They weren't just willing to be perfect idols. They wanted to be real. This authenticity would become the foundation of their career and relationship with their fans. They would come to know BTS not as untouchable celebrities, but as relatable young men facing the same challenges and uncertainties as them. Despite their growing popularity, BTS wasn't immune to criticism. Early on, they faced skepticism from both the public and the media. Many doubted they could make it in the competitive world of K-pop, but BTS didn't let that discourage them. They kept pushing forward, knowing that their music was more than just entertainment. It was a form of self-expression that had the power to inspire and change lives. In 2015, something began to change for BTS. It was the year they released their album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. A turning point that marked the beginning of their rise to prominence. Tracks like I Need You and Dope brought BTS to the forefront of the K-pop industry, earning them their first major music awards. But it wasn't just their BTS had become a voice for a generation that needed one. By 2016, BTS had established itself as one of the top acts in K-pop. They were beginning to gain traction internationally, with fans worldwide starting to take notice. But the turning point came in 2017, when they released Wings, an album that catapulted them into global superstardom. Wings was a bold, experimental project that showcased their musical and thematic growth. It departed from their previous work, blending various genres and showcasing the members' talents. But it wasn't just the music that stood out. It was the narrative. Wings was an album that dealt with themes of temptation, self-doubt, and the search for meaning, ideas that resonated deeply with their ever-expanding global audience. With Wings, BTS achieved what no one had thought possible for a K-pop group. They won their first major international award, the Billboard Music Award for Top Social Artist 2017, a historic moment that marked the beginning of their full-fledged global takeover.
You know, we still cannot believe that we're standing here on this stage at the Billboard Music Awards. Oh my gosh. And it is so great to see all the artists we admire and feel honored to be in this category with such great artists, you know, like right in front of us. It's really honored, and most importantly, this award belongs to the every people all around the world that shine.
From this point forward, BTS's success was unstoppable. Their fan base, known as ARMY, grew exponentially. What started as a small, devoted group of fans in South Korea quickly expanded to become a worldwide phenomenon, with BTS concerts selling out in minutes across the globe.
How much are you looking forward to the gig?
Like an 11 out of 10.
No words. No words. I can't believe I'm here.
I'm from South Africa.
And you've come here just for this?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I love them.
Now, some of these fans have been camping out here for 2 nights. But as you can see, it hasn't done anything to their energy levels. Why do you like this band so much?
Because of the messages in their songs, they're always encouraging us to love ourselves.
Yeah, they taught me how to love myself. I really suffer sometimes, and they really taught me to love myself.
It's just the message they show to us, you know, love yourself.
It's just different, and they've got good stories, not stories, but like meaning behind their songs.
Yeah.
It's inspirational.
How, can you understand what they're saying?
I mean, I don't think I need to.
Their passion, their unconditional love, yeah.
It's just themselves, the way they are with us in everything. We want nothing else but to see our fans.
Miss you.
I miss you. We are so thankful to ARMY. You are the best.
They don't sell just music. They sell a message. They sell feels. They give them to their fans.
In 2018, BTS became the first K-pop group to perform at the American Music Awards, a moment that would forever change the global perception of K-pop. Their performances, like the electrifying rendition of DNA, proved that BTS was not just a flash in the pan. They were here to stay. But BTS's impact went far beyond the world of music. They became advocates for social change, using their platform to speak about issues like mental health, inequality, and youth empowerment. Their partnership with the United Nations in 2018 to launch the Love Myself campaign, aimed at ending violence against children and teenagers, further cemented their role as leaders in music and social activism. In their speeches, interviews, and music, BTS constantly reminded their fans that it was okay to be imperfect, that it was okay to struggle, and that they weren't alone. This message resonated deeply with millions, and it was one of the reasons why BTS's influence extended far beyond the confines of the music industry.
네, 인사부터 드리도록 하겠습니다. 둘, 셋, 팝! 안녕하세요, 반갑습니다. Hello, we are
BTS. So I would like to invite V first for his.
네, 안녕하십니까, 방탄소년단V입니다.
My name is V of
우선
BTS.
정말 이렇게 영국
First,
웸블리에서
I
공연할
must
수 있게 돼서 정말
say
감사하다고
that I'm very thankful that I am able to perform here at Wembley Stadium, not just one day but 2 days. We have a 2-day
정말
concert.
떨지 않고 정말 최선을 다해서
So we will try to do our best and try not to be too nervous and put
감사합니다.
on the best show that we can provide.
네, 안녕하세요. 슈가입니다.
Hello, I
이렇게
am
웸블리에서
Suga.
정말 많은 기자분들을 만나게 돼서 정말 영광이고요.
an honor
정말
to meet
즐거운 경험이 될 것
all of these
같습니다.
members of the press
그리고
here at
이번
Wembley
웸블리
Stadium. I think
공연
it will
같은
be a
경우는 또
great
전 세계
experience.
생중계가 되기
And
때문에
this
굉장히
performance, as you
떨리기도
know, is
하면서
going to be
또 저희들의
broadcasted
이런
live all over the
발자취가
world.
또
So
한 번
it makes us
남는다는
nervous, but I
생각에
think
더 열심히
it's going
해야겠다는
to
생각이
be,
듭니다.
so it's
기자분들
going to
정말
make us
와주셔서
work
감사드리고
even harder. So again, thank you for
즐겁게
coming.
관람해주시면
And I hope you can
감사하겠습니다.
also enjoy our performance. Thank you.
네, 안녕하세요. 방탄소년단
Hello, my
진입니다.
name is Jin.
일단 이 멀리
BTS.
영국까지 와주신
I'd
기자님들
like to
너무
welcome you here,
감사드린다고
and then
인사를
thank you
드리고
for coming all the way here to the
그리고
UK
영국
for
굉장히
this press
유명한
conference and this
많은
performance.
뮤지션
And
분들이 나온
many,
나라인데요. 일단 영국 자체를
The UK
영광스럽게
is famous for having
생각을 하고
produced many great
있습니다.
artists, so it is an honor for us to perform
열심히
here, and
공연하다
we will
가도록
again
하겠습니다.
put on the
감사합니다.
best performance that we possibly can. Thank you.
네, 안녕하세요. 정국입니다.
Hello, I am Jungkook.
네, 이렇게 웸블리에서 공연을 하게 되어서
It's again
너무나
a great
영광스럽고
honor to perform here
원래는 이제
at
공연이
Wembley
1회
Stadium, and
공연이었어요. 근데
we first planned on one performance, but thanks to all the support from our army, we are able to provide another additional show. So we have to thank our fans for their love and their support, and we will in turn try to put as perfect a performance as we can.
이번 공연이 전 세계 생중계 된다고
And
들었는데
I've also heard that this performance is going to be
비록
broadcasted
공연장은
live
아니더라도
around the world. So
거기서
even if you're not here with us
저희의
at
공연 함께
this stadium, I hope you
재밌게
can join us and
즐겨주셨으면
enjoy us for
감사합니다.
tonight's performance. Thank you.
네, 안녕하세요. 방탄소년단 지민입니다.
Hello, I am Jimin of BTS.
우선 이렇게 와주신 기자 여러분들께
Again, I would like to
정말
thank the
감사드린다는
members
말씀
of the press for
전해드리고
being here
싶고
today and joining us today.
그리고 저희가 작년에 처음으로
And
유럽 투어를
last year we had
했었는데
our first
이렇게 스타디움 네 투어 자체가 저희의 영광의
And this
시작이었던 것
tour,
같아요. 그래서
last
이
year, I
모든
think, was
영광을
the
누리게
beginning of all
해주신
of this
팬분들한테
glory
감사하다는
and
말을
this blessing that we
전해드리고
have. So we'd like to
싶었습니다.
thank the fans for
감사합니다.
giving us this opportunity to perform
네,
here again this
기자님들의
year.
희망
Thank you.
제이홉입니다.
Hello, I am your hope,
J-Hope.
J-Hope.
네. 드디어 모두가 기대하고
So
또
this
기다리던
is
이런
the
웸블리
performance that
스타디움에
we've all
입성을
been waiting
했는데요.
for. We are here at
일단
Wembley
굉장히
Stadium.
너무 영광스럽고요.
It is an
그리고 이
incredible honor
영광스러움에
to
대한
be here,
이
and
감사의 인사를 우리 팬
I
여러분들에게
must
드리고
thank
싶고요.
our fans
사실 뭐
for giving us this honor.
마음가짐에 대한 변화는 없는 것 같아요.
And I think
늘 공연을
it's,
사랑하고
our approach
좋아하는
to the performance, I think, is the same.
아티스트로서 일을
You know,
하던
we
것처럼
we are artists who
최선을
love
다하고
to perform,
즐기면서
so we
이
will all do
역사적인 곳에서
what we've always done,
방탄소년단의
do
새로운
our
역사를 한번
best
다시
and
써보겠습니다.
write our
공연
new history
즐겨주시고요. 예쁜
here
경험
in this very
써주세요.
historical
감사합니다.
venue. So again, I hope you enjoy our performance. Thank you.
In the lead up to their next album, BTS released an original 8-episode documentary series exclusively on YouTube Premium entitled Burn the Stage. It ran from March until May 2018, offering a behind-the-scenes look at the group's 2017 Wings tour.
방탄소년단이 소셜 아티스트 부문을 창안한 후 해외 투어 일정을 진행했습니다.
In May 2018, BTS released their third Korean language studio album, Love Yourself, Tear. in conjunction with an appearance at the 25th Billboard Music Awards. At the show, BTS debuted as performers with the premiere of their lead single, Fake Love, and won Top Social Artist, making them the only Korean artist to win the award 2 years in a row. Love Yourself Tear also became BTS's first top 10 hit in the United Kingdom, reaching number 8 on the UK albums chart. As the conclusion of the Love Yourself series, BTS released their second Korean compilation album, Love Yourself Answer, in August 2018, containing songs from previous releases and 7 additional new tracks. The album was supported by the lead single, Idol, and the alternative digital release featuring Nicki Minaj. As BTS's popularity grew, so did the power of their fan base, ARMY. The bond between BTS and ARMY is unique in the world of pop music. Unlike other fan bases, ARMY isn't just dedicated to the group's music or performances. They're connected to BTS on a deeper level, based on shared experiences, messages, and struggles. ARMY's devotion to BTS goes beyond typical fandom. They have created a massive global network, organizing projects, charity events, and social media campaigns to support the group. BTS and ARMY share a sense of mutual respect and love, creating a symbiotic relationship where the group's success is as much a reflection of ARMY's unwavering support as it is of their hard work. The sense of community within ARMY is unprecedented. Fans connect online, create fan art, and celebrate BTS's achievements. ARMY has stood by BTS through every challenge, celebrating their successes and supporting them through tough times. This collective loyalty and love have transformed ARMY into one of the most powerful fan bases in the world. But the connection goes both ways. BTS continually acknowledges their fans, often expressing their gratitude in interviews, speeches, and through their music. They've repeatedly stated that their fans are the reason for their success and the source of their strength. This relationship has helped propel BTS to even greater heights, solidifying their place in music history. As BTS's impact grew, so did their accolades. They continued to break records, set new standards, and make history. They became the first K-pop group to top the Billboard 200 chart with Love Yourself Tear in 2018, signaling their transition from K-pop stars to global icons. But it wasn't just the music charts where they made waves. BTS's international recognition continued to grow with every release. They became the first K-pop group to perform at the Grammy Awards in 2019, further solidifying their status as global superstars. Their sixth EP, Map of the Soul, Persona, was released on April 12, 2019, with the lead single, Boy with Love, featuring American singer Halsey. Map of the Soul Persona became the first Korean language album to reach the #1 position in both the UK and Australia, and the group's third consecutive album to top the Billboard 200, and the third within 11 months, joining the likes of the Beatles, who achieved the same in 1995 to 96. Their work wasn't confined to music. They were also acknowledged for their cultural impact. In 2020, BTS was invited to speak at the United Nations, a rare honor for musicians. In January 2020, BTS released Black Swan, and Dance Company as the first single from their fourth Korean language studio album, Map of the Soul 7. Map of the Soul 7 was released on February 21st to universal acclaim. The lead single, On, supported the album and an alternative digital release featuring Australian singer Sia. In just 9 days of its release, Map of the Soul 7 sold more than 4.1 million copies, surpassing the record of their previous album, Map of the Soul Persona, to become the best-selling album in the history of South Korea. The lead single, On, debuted at #4 on the Billboard Hot 100 with 86,000 downloads, becoming BTS's first top 5 and their biggest sales week for a song. In support of the Map of the Soul series, BTS plan to embark on their 4th worldwide concert tour and 2nd stadium tour, Map of the Soul Tour, starting in April in the United States. However, the tour dates were canceled due to the coronavirus pandemic. Not to be defeated, BTS held a 2-day online stream concert event titled Bang Bang Con to reach their fans despite the lockdowns around the world. In 2021, BTS became the first K-pop group to receive a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Duo Group Performance for their hit song, Dynamite. While they didn't take home the trophy that year, the nomination itself was a historic achievement and a testament to the global reach of their influence. The following year, BTS achieved another milestone with Butter, earning them their 2nd Grammy nomination, once again in the Best Pop Duo Group Performance category. Butter dominated charts worldwide, including a record-setting 10 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100. In 2022, BTS was invited to the White House to meet with U.S. President Joe Biden. The visit was part of a campaign to raise awareness about anti-Asian hate and promote diversity and inclusion. A moment that underscored BTS's growing role as cultural and social leaders beyond music.
And lastly, we thank President Biden and the White House for giving this important opportunity to speak about the important causes, remind ourselves of what we can do as artists. Once again, thank you very much.
It wasn't just about accolades for BTS, though. Music transcends borders and has the power to unite people from all walks of life. BTS proved that success is not limited by language, nationality, or background. Their rise to international fame was a testament to the fact that true talent and passion can resonate with anyone, anywhere. In 2022, BTS reached another significant chapter in their journey: enlistment in South Korea's mandatory military service. As citizens, all able-bodied South Korean men must serve, and BTS approached this duty with the same sense of responsibility and integrity that has defined their careers. The group announced their decision, emphasizing their respect for the laws of their country. Starting with Jin's enlistment in December 2022, the members began their service in phases, supporting each other and their fans through the transition. Rather than marking an end, this period became a time of reflection for BTS and for ARMY. The members continued connecting with fans through letters, occasional updates, and pre-recorded projects, demonstrating their bond with ARMY remains unbroken. On June 11, 2025, Jimin and Jungkook were officially discharged from their military service, bringing the long-awaited BTS reunion closer than ever. In addition, this period saw BTS members achieve individual milestones, including Jin's 2024 promotion to corporal during his service, a reflection of his dedication and leadership even while serving in the military. Their military service symbolizes another part of BTS's story: resilience, humility, and dedication, not just to their art, but to their nation and values. Their highly anticipated first public reunion is set to be the upcoming 2025 BTS Festa, taking place in South Korea. Fans worldwide eagerly await the day BTS stands together on stage again, stronger than ever.
Cheers.